DSpatial Immersive Tools and Ambients. DSpatial Reality 2.0 introduces a new way to generate sound environments using audio files automatically and effortlessly. The chosen sound effect is automatically adapted to the current status and number of speakers. It is also capable of reproducing the effect with multispatial sound, even if the source of the original effect is monaural. The ambience can be customized to meet numerous criteria and applications of use. Each ambient cell has a play, stop, shutter button, send controls for the internal reverb, gain controls and a 3D positioning system. They are all automatable. The environments are fully integrated into the DSpatial reality mixing system, so they obey the solo and mute rules with their respective controls. Let's see the available options. The ambient player has a digitally controlled amplifier that can be switched off with attack and release controls, a button that allows you to unlink the gain level with ascending to the reverb system, and a button that allows you to reverse the sound reproduction. There are 4 playback modes: tools to make repairs, such as fade-ins and outs, crossfades with size controls, a mode selector for the pad, which allows you to choose any editing plane in the special position, a loop control and a gain change selector with several options. It also has a channel selection menu, which allows you to select which channels are used in a given case. Finally, a selection control that will allow us to tell the system the output preference of each environment. This system allows to make the selection by height, zones, define exactly a specific channel, by type of stem, and finally by angle and axial range. All criteria are additive, and you can reverse the selection with a single button. There is also a view of the sound samples with user-selectable start and end points. Once the options of the environments are established, all that remains is to apply it to our mix. In the simplest mode, a play-pause control will suffice. In the instant pad press mode, the 3D positioning pad behaves like a trigger element, using the mouse down event as the shutter start, which at the same time we can move to set its position on the plane or the space. DSpatial Reality Builder goes one step further, and based on the implementation of Ambience, incorporates an audio generator in each input module. Each input can now be configured as a sound generator, with the added advantage that the entire dedicated process engine for each input is used for the audio effects generator. This means that the parameters of proximity, inertia, Doppler, reverberation send, immersive tools, etc. will be available for each input channel, and will be controlled on the same panel with its spatial position, becoming a 3D multi-generator audio with all automation possibilities. A really powerful tool for sound engineers. Let's see some examples in action. Let's prepare a scene where an actor walks out of a room and continues his way out of it. For this we will use the rotative mode, that allows the use of different channels in each action of play or shot. It is very useful used in conjunction with the instant mode, since it produces absolute realism when used with multi-channel sounds where each channel contains a different version of the same effect. For example, these steps contain 30 channels, each with a different version of one step. In addition, it is extremely easy to create steps at different speeds, just by shooting them with a mouse button, and registering them with the automation system. The same technique can be implemented in many other sounds, such as sword fighting, firearm shooting, or more modern weapons like laser shooting or digital explosions.